You're watching Look East from the BBC.
A campaign's been set up to raise enough money to build a new hospice for children. It'll cost £3 million and could be open within a year and will support families across Suffolk and North Essex.
We currently have 3 hospices for children. They're at Milton near Cambridge, Quiddenham in Norfolk and in Ipswich. They cost £5 million a year to run, relying heavily on donations and fundraising. But the site in Ipswich is now too small, so local people are being asked to dig deep to help build a new one.
It's just gone 8 o'clock and BBC Radio Suffolk is on the road and on air, live from the Children's Hospice.
Well, if you're just joining us this morning, welcome to the show. Very special day for us here on...
It's a key supporter of what's been called the Treehouse Appeal, and in no time at all, hundreds of pounds is pledged by listeners. Tony Golding is a volunteer at the hospice and knows its value. 10 years ago, he lost his first grandchild here. Samuel was just 9.5 months old.
I used to say they're very special people, and I still say they're very special people, and they tell me off for that. Because they say, no, we're doing a job, but yeah, it's a little bit more than just doing a job. Yes, they do get paid for it, of course they do. But it's much more than that.
This small bungalow was meant to handle 40 families. Now there's 80, and the number's rising. So they want to move to this, a purpose-built complex. It would nestle in a 4-acre woodland site nearby. It's been donated and already has planning permission.
This hospice serves children and families throughout Suffolk and North Essex, and I think there's something like 700,000 people in Suffolk alone. So just imagine if we could get every one of those involved, even donating something like £5 each, we'd be there, job done.
There was an official lunchtime launch for the appeal today at Trinity Park. Di and Paul Wanwell were there. They have 5 children. Callum, who's 12, has a rare condition and has been cared for by the hospice for 9 years. They can't wait for the new building to be completed.
Callum loves the hospice, but they need space. They need more rooms. They need place for children with wheelchairs to get about, and just having one bathroom in the hospice itself now, it's not a good thing.
For everyone in the audience, parents, carers and fundraisers, turning this dream into reality is now tantalisingly close. If they can generate the money, the new hospice should be open early next year. Kevin Birch, BBC Look East, in Ipswich.
And you can find out more about the hospice appeal on the BBC Suffolk website. The address and all the details on the screen now. Go there and have a look. £5 million a year to run the 3 is a lot of money.
When Mary Chalice died 3 years ago, she did something rather unusual. She left her house and her garden to the village that she'd grown up in and loved.
The idea was to create a working museum for everyone in the village to enjoy. Volunteers have put in thousands of hours, and now the dream is a reality. Sawston Museum is open to the public. But as Anita Ramtari found out, there's still a long way to go.
On a busy high street lies a hidden gem. This 150-year-old house and 4 acres of garden in Sawston have been left to the local community to make into a museum. And dozens of residents have risen to the challenge.
This is really gorgeous here, but it wasn't like that when you first got here, was it?
No, it was full of brambles. We had to cut our way through the gate. Then we discovered the first greenhouse. Eventually it got to the summer house. And then when we got that far, we had to go all the way round, cutting our way round the perimeter just to see where the fences were, because there was brambles 7 or 8 feet high and not much else.
Oh, wow. And thousands, probably, of hours of man work.
We reckon about 5,000-6,000 hours at the present over the last 2.5 years. We do roughly perhaps 60 hours a week in here.
And there's a lot more to do.
Oh, yes, there's lots to do.
But the other thing is that the house, obviously, it's a mess, isn't it, quite frankly?
Yes, it is. It needs a lot of work done on it. Still needs some work done on the outside to make it weatherproof. The walls need replastering. And then we get inside, it needs lots of work cleaning up, rewiring and making good. It will take quite a few years to finish the project.
There are plans for a tea room and even a bookshop eventually, but there's no rush. The gardens are open to all, and that's whether you want to sit, relax and enjoy the wildlife or get stuck in. Anita Randharry, BBC Look East, Sawston.
Nothing quite like a lovely bed of snowdrops, is it?
Nice
Beautiful.
to see some spring flowers, yeah.
Now, thousands of people across the region are getting ready to run a mile for charity this weekend for Sport Relief. If you're running, or you know somebody who is, we would like to see your photographs. You can email them to us.
We'll give you the address a little later on. But first, where does the money that you raise go? Well, Olympic champion Sally Gunnell has been to one project in Milton Keynes.
It's nice to see you. It's going to be exciting.
On Sunday, thousands of you will be pounding for pounds for Sport Relief. If you've signed up to run a local mile, thank you. If you haven't, it's not too late, and the money you raise will do great things.
I got a feeling.
It'll help projects like this one in Milton Keynes. It's called Climb Your Mountain. It helps people cope with difficult times, like overcoming cancer or divorce.
Come on there, let's go!
Olympic gold medal winner Sally Gunnell went to see for herself how it works. Climb Your Mountain takes people who've been through their own private hell and gives them their confidence back through physical exercise.
I decided a couple of years ago now to set up Climb Your Mountain to really help people, anybody at all who's going through a difficult time in their lives, whether that's depression, stress, low confidence, and get them involved in physical exercise, activities, challenges.
Jane Corindi overcame breast cancer. The treatment laid her low, but the charity carried her high. It helped her to climb Kilimanjaro. Now she helps the charity by organising a running club.
I started running after breast cancer treatment, and it really gave me my health and well-being back, and I really enjoy now helping others achieve that sort of physical activity.
Without your help, projects like Climb Your Mountain wouldn't exist. This is where your money goes to.
You don't have to climb a mountain to help Sport Relief, but if you can run a mile on Sunday morning, you might just help to move one. Sean Peel, BBC Look East.
They all look very fit, don't they? And if you want to run a mile or more on Sunday for Sport Relief, you can go to sportrelief.com. All you do is pop in your postcode and you'll get the details of the event nearest to you. Then you can go along and take part. And we asked you to send us your photographs if you are running at the weekend, or somebody you know is running at the weekend. There you are. look.east@bbc.co.uk. And if you're running, good luck.
I can't believe it's a year ago I was training for the marathon.
No.
Won't be doing it this year. No, not running at the moment. Jim, we've had some lovely spring sunshine
Gorgeous
today.
spring weather today. Lovely weather. Bright sunshine. In fact, the sunshine caused